Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your intuitive energy forecast for the month of March 2020. My name's Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and like, comment, and share. It greatly supports me and my ability to share my messages with a broader audience, and so I'm grateful for all of your interaction and in particular your subscribes to this channel. I can be found on social media on Instagram and Facebook as Wisdom of the Heart, and my website is lisalyle.com. So let's get into this month's energy for you. We have a Virgo full moon coming up on the 10th, I believe, of March. And we also have Mercury still retrograde at this time. I believe Mercury moves direct on the 10th of March. So I am working with the same format, the Magdalene Sisterhood, Divine Order of Magdalene Sisters, as well as the energy of our ancestors and animal guides to support this message. So let's get into it. I hope February was good to you, and more importantly, I hope you were good to yourself during the month of February. Interestingly enough, my cat has decided to join at this time. First time he's made an appearance in these monthly videos for March. So this feels like, beautiful. And this card wants to also come out. It feels a part of what I'm feeling with the cat energy around you, Capricorn, is this is a month where you are going to be asked, or you're going to be called to work quite independently as well as courageously. So independently courageous, I'm feeling, as you recognize and honor the Christ, the universal Christ consciousness within you, and bringing that to life in your experience. I feel that March is going to be a month of coming face to face, heart to heart with your truth. And the truth is, I've got cat hair on my nose now. The truth is, Capricorn, that you exist beyond time and space, and that all of us are really here in this lifetime to remember the Christ. We are the Christed children. The Christ energy resides within you. I feel that March is going to be quite expansive for you within the third eye and your imagination, and really paying attention to your imagination this month, as your imagination really is seeking to guide you, support you in bringing your dreams to life, bringing your dreams through. The second card that you've received here is this Purgatory card, and it actually works quite nicely with the Christ consciousness. It's almost like you may, at some points in time this month, or perhaps you're already there, you're feeling yourself conflicted and confused by the energy of this judgment and this idea, the concepts of right and wrong, as opposed to viewing everything with the inner eye, with the eyes of the heart, to see everything as divine. So I'm really feeling, with these two coming in together, there is a component of forgiveness that's coming through for you this month. And I really feel like a large part of that forgiveness key is your ability to forgive yourself for whatever you may be feeling like you've done wrong, or you didn't get something right, or you've harmed or hurt someone either through words or actions, or perhaps neglect. I'm really feeling, though, that this message is strong about your ability to forgive yourself. You know, we often, we quite easily, most of us quite easily forgive other people for things that they have done or perceived trespasses, and yet we don't tend to offer that same energy of forgiveness to ourselves. We tend to hold ourselves in purgatory, if you will. And purgatory is really a makeup of the mental body. It is an energy of the mind. And there feels to be a lot of call this month of March for all the signs to really get into their own heart and to use this as the tool of discernment in their life. And so then we have the dragons, and you've got the white gold dragon from Lyra, and it connects you to the highest Christ light. How perfect is that? So perfectly aligned. So this month, as you connect with your own inner, the Christed flame within, it's a month of moving into your power. It feels like a month of stability. So where January and February may have felt like quite disconcerting and quite unstable, March welcomes in this energy of stability, this energy of, I want to say, alignment with your higher self and the truth of who and what you are and why you came here, why you came to be in this lifetime. I'm feeling, interestingly enough, I'm feeling the energy of dolphins in this imagery. And what I'm feeling is this is a message for you to take some deep breaths, to pause when you're feeling overwhelmed, perhaps when you get in that energy of purgatory and, it's quite confused, and it's similar to Scorpio's. The energy is similar to the Scorpio energy, the confusion that they are moving through. I feel like same is true for you. And if you're feeling that way, it's a very simple, very easy fix to bring yourself back to the present moment, because this is where life exists, in the present moment. Life doesn't exist back there. Those back there are memories. And, out there are, things that haven't come to life yet. So right here, each and every day, with each and every deep, nourishing breath, you are called to come back into your own power, to connect with your higher consciousness, to connect with source. It says, develop your causal chakra. Breathe in ninth dimensional Christ light. And so when I'm not exactly sure of the definition of causal, when I connect to, when I'm doing group sessions, and even when I'm doing one-on-one readings, I connect to us. I connect us through the causal body of God. So this feels like the oversoul consciousness, that Christ consciousness that wants to resurrect and rise within us. And it does so through gentleness, the gentle path, the forgiving path, the path of unconditional love, the path of, I want to say, the path that honors our spiritual connections, the path that connects us all in love. So let's just see what we get here from the chakra insight cards for you, Capricorn. Your cards are coming out really easy. Check this out. This is the fourth time: Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and now Capricorn. This is the fourth time this card has come. Are you living your joy? Are you living passionately? Or do you feel like, I just want to say, like, is the energy depressed as opposed to passionate and vibrant? This feels like, I had mentioned an independently courageous path for you. I feel like a part of your path and reconnection this month is with the playful inner child. The inner child that had these magical, beautiful dreams of heaven on earth, of the Garden of Eden. And this is really of our own making. And it's through unconditional love. That it's through unconditional love that we heal and expand our consciousness into our reality now. And what we do now supports the eternal soul's evolutionary process. The words on it's a number 25. So 2 plus 5 is 7. This is about how is your physical body feeling this month. Here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're moving towards spring. Yay! Longer days, more sunlight, warmer temps, and spring is always a good time for a cleanse, a detox. And when I'm saying detox right now, they're saying mind, body, and spirit. So clearing anything out in those areas of our life that do not support our rise, that do not support our upliftment, that do not support our healing, and the underlying energy that supports all growth and expansion is this energy of love, unconditional love that has no expectations, love that just is, because that's what we are all worthy and deserving of. Unconditional love, self-love, and forgiveness. So Capricorn, let's tune into the energy of the ancestors and see what guidance, support, and medicine that they bring through for you this month. There it is. Aha, medicine bag, treasure. The treasure you seek is inside of you. And the treasure you seek really flows from this place of the passionate, the purity of the inner child. So I feel like perhaps this month, on top of looking for the treasure, we're all on these treasure hunts. We come here, we're going on a treasure hunt, and X marks the spot. Well, X marks the spot of our heart. And it's through our heart that we uncover our treasures, our greatest treasures. They aren't anything that can be bought. Can't be bought, can't be sold. It's the essence of who we are, which is, an emanation of source. So this month you're guided to remember you are an emanation of source. You are the Christ incarnate. And perhaps this month it's about making yourself a little medicine pouch or a medicine bag where you put some important objects in it, stones, shells, crystals, perhaps some herbs, whatever you like. Trust your higher self to guide you. Trust your multidimensional self to guide you to the treasures or the tools that support your rediscovery of the treasure that resides within you. Pretty magical, Capricorn. Pretty magical. I'm feeling this. I'm loving this. A fellow earth sign. This is nice. So let's see what spirit animal is coming to walk with you this month and guide you. Oh, we've got two. So we have the camel and we have mouse. And what I'm feeling with mouse, it's like time to get creative, get industrious, nurture your connection to the earth. You're strongly connected to the earth. You are, the cardinal earth sign, right? You're the cardinal earth sign. You are, like, in my opinion, being a Virgo, which is the mutable earth sign, the cardinal earth sign is like what we all aspire to. We develop through Taurus, and then Virgo is the, that nurturing energy, and Capricorn is like the full entire expression of the God within you. So I do feel like this is a month to get creative, and to get creative with your healing, to get creative with your sacred practices, your discipline. How are you going to bring your passion to life aside from just living, in your desires, fulfillment, fun, and joy? And then we've got the camel here. And what I'm really feeling like, this is about tapping into the resources inside of yourself, getting the nourishment from yourself as opposed to seeking it from outside sources, whether it's people, whether it's food, whether it's drink, whatever it may be. This is about finding the nourishment inside of yourself this month. So I feel like, as I mentioned at the very beginning when the cat was here, it really feels like this is your month to be independently courageous and bold. Bold. You know, what are your big, beautiful, bold dreams? And why aren't you living them? Because maybe you need to forgive yourself for, things in the past. Maybe you need to release and let go and forgive others for, things that happened through your connection with them in the past. This is about you seeking the nourishment you desire from within you and speaking truth, your truth, coming to terms with your truth. This is a waxing crescent moon that I feel that, well, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. This is the waxing crescent. And it really feels like it's guiding you. Allow yourself to just flow with the rhythms and cycles of life. Take the pressure off. I feel like, you put a lot of pressure on yourself. And as you do that, you're missing the treasures within the experience, all of your experience, and, perhaps there's aspects of our experience that don't feel like treasures, and yet there's a treasure to be found in everything, and sometimes if you're a beachcomber like I am, sometimes you look and it's buried there underneath the sand or underneath some sand or leaves or whatever, and you move that sand or the leaves and you pick up the treasure, and it's like more magical than you first believed. And that's you. So let's see what the guidebook says. These cards come from the animal spirit, the wild unknown animal spirit, and mouse, which is the element is earth. Detail-oriented, small-minded, nitpicky, and nervous. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, one that's worthy of your exacting eye, and your dreams are worthy of your exacting eye. When in balance, mouse is organized, resourceful, and prepared. When out of balance, it's busy with no purpose to bring into balance a meaningful project. And I feel like you are the meaningful project this month. You, Capricorn, are the most meaningful project in your life. So let's see what Camel has to say to you. And Camel is from the fire element. Camel. Similar to mouse. This is beautiful. Resourceful, independent, knows one's self. The camel can handle absolutely anything as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. So when in balance, camel energy is calm, content, and a sparkle in the eye. When out of balance, dehydrated and lacks vitality. And to bring into balance, a pilgrimage And I feel like that pilgrimage, not everybody can get up and go somewhere in March. It's the inner journey. It's the inner journey, and maybe going and exploring some new places in nature that really nourish your soul and help to bring you back into balance. So Capricorn, I hope you have a wonderful March. I trust this message resonates with and supports you in any moment you connect with it. Don't forget you can support me through your likes, comments, subscribes, and shares. As well, if you'd like to work with me, I'm offering Magdalene dragon messages this month, as well as intuitive energy checkups, as well as soul messages. So links will be in the comments below, or you can send me an email and we can arrange to schedule your reading or healing session. So until then, Capricorn, be good to yourself this month. Let yourself off the hook. Offer yourself some forgiveness. And remember that you are the Christed child incarnate. I see you. I feel you. I love you. Thank you.